Hello, Shoe Nation. Welcome back to another Shoe Life episode. Woohoo! Today, as of recording, is January 11th, 2026, and with this episode we are gonna cover January 4th to January 11th in my life and thoughts I've had throughout the week. So let's jump right into it. First, start with the good, bad, and the buffalo. So good. The first thing, overall this week was really good. Like, it was really chill, really blissful. Nothing much happened, but also it was just like smooth sailing. Nothing too stressful, like academic-wise. My personal life has been the same. Actually, this week, me, Yeb, and Ayub, we all recorded like 3 episodes of the new Minecraft series, which, as of recording, is out. So if you haven't seen that already, you should go do that. And if you came from that episode, then okay, so yeah, chill week. Let's hope that this week is even more blissful and chill. Wednesday I left school early. I left during 7th period, which was like somewhere between 1:30 to 1:40. I left and then I had like nothing to do. It wasn't really for a doctor's appointment. It's because I didn't have a ride home, so I just got picked up early, so we didn't have to deal with that. So yay! And because I had an extra hour of free time, I managed to squeeze in recording time for the first Shoe Life episode. So that was epic. And then the next day, Thursday, January 8th, was just like such an incredible day in general. I did really well on like the New York Times Wordle, the Pips, and the Connections. The Minute Cryptic, I can't remember if that like messed me up or not, but I think it was good. I did a good job. And then also January 8th, or like my biggest highlight of the week, is that my favorite Twitter artist posted. And the reason why they're my favorite Twitter artist in the first place is because they post a lot of art of Jake, which, if you don't remember from last episode, is the main like avatar or like player I made in this gameplay. And hopefully when I speed this up, you're on the same page as me. But what on my screen right now is I'm making Wolf from the same series, which is Weak Hero. And those two, at first, I didn't like their ship. To be honest, I thought it didn't make that much sense, and I never saw them in that light. But as time went on, like a couple months later, it just grew on me, and now they're my favorite ship at the moment. Or one of my favorite ships. I don't know if they're my favorite. But anyway, that's not important. So I'm making him right now, and I'll put a picture on screen so you know what I'm trying to go off of. And again, the game doesn't really have good hair options for him, but I think he's recognizable, especially with Jake. So yeah, my favorite Twitter artist posted that. I'm not even gonna try to say their name, mostly because their display name is in like Mandarin or Chinese, and their username, it is English, but I don't even know if I'm saying it right. So again, on screen with the post that I saw, because it was really good, and I changed my letterboxd profile picture to that. So yeah, fun. That was the good parts about me. And now the bad. In general, I'm never really gonna have long segments for the bad, mostly because nothing bad really happens. Or if something bad were to happen, it's probably gonna be something personal, and I don't want to get too personal on here. But overall, I cried a few times throughout the week. They weren't really crash out cries, but they were much needed cries, so I'll tell you that much. But I'm good now. Maybe I'll cry again this week, who knows. And then I actually haven't been doing too well with Minute Cryptic. I already said on Thursday, I did pretty good. But the other days of the week, not so much. And I've been playing Connections some more. I did really good on Thursday. I keep getting it mixed up. But yeah, I did really good on Thursday. I did good on Thursday. The other days, a bit iffy here and there, but I'm learning, okay? I'm adapting. My brain is growing. So that's all that matters. Next, the buffalo. Now, when I first recorded this episode, I worded it like pretty wrong, so I completely scrapped that like 10-minute recording and started doing this one. So let's hope I do this right. So context, background knowledge. I signed up to be like a backstage person for my high school like theater club. I signed up to be in props, but last year for one of the shows I was pink. I just chose props this time because I don't know, I want to try something new. So I did that, and actually on Wednesday, right before I recorded the first episode of The Shoe Life, I had gotten the email of like the cast and crew list. So like at my desk with my mic and my iPad out and CapCut, I opened it up, and lo and behold, my name was nowhere on that list. And it didn't bum me out too much. I was like, oh damn, like whatever, I guess, like everything happens for a reason. And I even talked about that on the episode. But yeah, I was a bit bummed out, and it lowered my mood because I was so excited to record the episode and do it for the first time. But anyway, what I took away was that, oh, I can put this on the bad for like this week, the episode I'm recording right now. But the reason why that's not on the bad list and it's on the Buffalo is because later on, a few hours later, my parents like text me being like, congrats on like getting in like theater and like being a crew. And I was so confused because first of all, they don't even get the crew list, and second of all, like why are they saying that at all? But turns out the main teacher, like head of theater and everything, she just forgot to put me on the list. Like she sent out a separate email to the parents, so my parents got like the congrats, your child has been selected. So they got that, and she remembered to put my parents in for that email, but just not my name in the list. So my mom emails her, and she asks about that, and she was like, yeah, oops, I just forgot to put Shoo on the list, sorry. So yay, I am in props crew, and that like really raised my spirits a bit more than I thought it would. So actually tomorrow, Monday the 12th, we have our first meeting. And I'm a bit nervous, because I don't have, as of right now, I don't really have close friends in theater, but I'm excited to change that. Let's just put it that way. So I will be talking more about that next episode. See, I'm like doing all these things in my personal life, so I get to talk about them here, or update you guys, I don't know. So that's why it's strange. I guess overall, I'm glad that happened, because at least I have something for the Buffalo, because otherwise I would not have anything to put on the Buffalo. The good parts are really easy to come by, the bad, not so much, because I'm probably just going to have to pull random stuff that happens throughout the week, like, oh, I stubbed my toe on Tuesday, so that's the bad about this week, because nothing really happens. And then the Buffalo is even more, strange to come by. Ironic that it's the strange part about the week, but yeah. So I just need to be more alert about what happens to me, and hopefully we have a longer list next time. But moving on, last week I spoke a lot about going analog, so let's update that. Yeah, so I didn't really go along with the experiment. Last week I already said that I wouldn't, and I would try to implement it throughout the last few parts of the week, like Thursday, Friday. Friday I did it once, and I did it while I was going to second period. I tried pulling up a song with no a song with no lyrics. My brain just farted. But yeah. And I hit shuffle on the playlist, and it gave me songs I didn't really want to listen to. And then I settled on Alone from Persona 4, and maybe I'll have it playing in the background now. But I'm really picky about what songs I want to play at certain times. It has to fit the vibe, it has to fit my mood, it has to fit the environment, the atmosphere, everything. And it just didn't fit in. Busy hallway, I'm in school. Alone is the soundtrack. Well, in Persona 4 Golden, it plays during the night, but I always use it during the morning, during 5 a.m. when I'm getting ready, and the world is quiet, I'm by myself, my brain is still waking up. That's the perfect soundtrack for that time, but not during school. So, before tomorrow, I'm probably going to have a playlist ready for songs specifically for school that I'm going to use. But yeah, that's all I did. And I didn't really use my phone throughout the past periods, but that's also because I was actually doing my work and being a bit productive, I guess. So yeah, but this week I am definitely going to be on top of that, or at least I'll try to be. I don't know, we'll see. I realize it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was, but that's not going to deter me from doing it. And while I was just talking about that, I opened up my phone and I wanted to play background music, so I got a track playing. That's also why my brain was farting so much, because I was doing two things at once. But yeah, I kind of hope the music isn't too loud. I kind of hope you guys don't hear it because I want to overlay different music when I go to edit this, and I don't like want the tuning actually. It shouldn't be a problem right now. I also spoke about getting a junk journal. Not a junk journal. I meant a commonplace journal where it can replace my notes app instead. Okay, it should replace my notes app so I don't have to go on my phone so much. And I actually went to the dollar store. I went to the dollar store on Friday and I got a tiny notebook. It isn't as tiny as I hoped it would be. I kind of just settled for something small. This is like the smallest they had. It's a 5 by 7 inch notebook with 60 sheets. It's a spiral notebook, so I'm planning to, when I get towards the end of its lifespan, I'll just add more pages in instead of like buying a completely new notebook. But I've been using it a little bit throughout the past 2 days. And it's also what I'm using to get my topics, like my good and my bad and my buffalo, and other stuff I'm gonna touch on in this episode. How fun is that? So, on that note, let's jump right into the first thing I had. This is a thought I had while going to the dollar store actually, and that, excuse me, AI is gonna ruin like gaming speedruns. I saw this video on TikTok, and please never like get your information from TikTok, but this one seemed like super believable, so I'll just say it here, and it's probably true. But the companies are creating AI that will play your games for you, and I saw stuff like Elden Ring and like Cyberpunk, like AIs, where you can like have that play for you. And at first, it seemed like the most stupid, redundant thing ever. Like, why in the world would you have an AI that plays your games for you? And then it occurred to me on the car ride, like, they're probably gonna use the AI to do speedruns for them. It's gonna ruin the entire speedrun community. Because the whole point is for like you, as a human, the player, to be able to do it like super fast. But now people are gonna be able to get a hold of these AIs, and they're going to like use them for the speedrun. You know, it's not gonna be an actual person behind the screen. It's gonna be the AI. And now you have this entire problem of you don't know whether or not the screen. What? You don't know whether or not the speedrun is valid or not. Like, you don't know if it's a robot or a person. And I know AI in like in gaming is not new at all. Like, it's in almost every game in a way, and that you can play against computers. But the way the videos were portraying it, and I hope that I remember to go back and get actual sources for this. Actually, I'm gonna write that down right now in my notebook so I don't forget. Wait, I'm gonna try doing some like writing ASMR. Let's see if it works. I don't think that picked up anything, but that's okay. So I just wrote down finding sources for AI gaming models. So I'll go find that, because I don't want to like spread misinformation. But that seems like something that's going to happen in our near future, and I'm just calling it now. Like, this speedrunning community is going to have like some sort of drama, and I don't know. Maybe this already happened before, because it seems like a really obvious thing, a really obvious consequence to this. So I don't know. And this most definitely happened before, where someone like faked their speedrun and it was actually someone else or like a bot. But I don't know. It's gonna become more prevalent. It's gonna become more like hard to tell when it's not. And blah 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 blah. Anyway, moving on from that topic, I have something else that happened during the car ride to the dollar store. But it wasn't to the dollar store. It was when we were coming back from the dollar store. So going home, my mom was talking to me, and like she said something about the birds in the air, because they're not migrating in January, but they're all flying in a flock. And she said something about family, and it just felt like such a movie scene. Like one of those scenes where at the beginning or the middle, there's just like foreshadowing something, where there's some deeper symbolism and meaning behind it. And it made me realize like our life probably has so many of those scenes, and either we don't pick up on like the vibes or the senses like I did in that moment, and we just like, we forget about it, and then something happens where it like corresponds to that very moment, and we just like don't know. Or like, I don't know, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like sometimes when we hang out with our friends, we'll get this like overwhelming sense of like, wow, this, like my life is such a movie. Like I'm gonna miss this moment, and something like live in the moment. So something along those lines. Like, you guys ever feel like we're living like in a movie? Or we're living in a simulation? Is that like a super crazy thing to say? It's obviously been said before, but now I'm like believing in it. Not literally we're in a simulation and like we're in a game or something, but more metaphorically. And I can go down this whole entire like rant about simulation, like we're becoming more like brain dead and blah 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 blah, but for another day. And now on a bit more like silly note, I really want to know the difference of different pencil leads. So there's like HB, there's 2 HB, 4 HB, like probably 8 HB and other things. I think there's like 2B, 4B as well. I actually don't know the difference between like the pencil graphites, and I only got into it because I was on Amazon the other day and I was looking for like 0.7 lead for like mechanical pencils and stuff because I want to get a bulk version at some point. But yeah, I was looking at that and I realized, like, there really are so many different types of pencils. It's not like yesterday I just found out that there are so many, but it just occurred, like, I got a sense of curiosity that I never had about pencil, graphite, and lead. Like, I've seen it before everywhere for years now, like all these different types of pencil leads, but I really want to learn like the science behind it as well, or like why they're so different and what their purpose is and blah blah blah, because I've had my fair share of pencils with like horrible lead, horrible quality, just not very good and stuff, and I want to know why. I think it'll be really fun, and just like educating myself on that, you know, fun stuff instead of scrolling. So that's actually all I have for January 10th that I wrote down. I didn't think I'll get through that fast, but that's also because I purposely stopped myself from going on tangents. And actually, the reason why I stopped myself from going on tangents is because I also kind of feel like I'm not educated enough to talk about one topic. Like, I don't want to talk about one topic and say like wrong stuff or not be sure of myself. I want to speak with conviction and like I know what I'm saying or I know what I'm doing. I don't want to say like, oh, I think this, I think that, but I'm not sure if this actually happened, and maybe that is a thing, but I'm not sure. I have to go check on that later. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be like, this is happening, this is blah 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 blah. I just keep going on and on and on. So yeah. And then everything I wrote for today, the 11th, is just like my to-do list. So I posted the first episode of Abby U, and I'm doing Shoe Life right now. And then I actually completed my resume for my summer job, and I have to fill out the rest of the application. That's a really big step in my life, my first ever proper resume. And I finished something for A-Push. I'm going to prep for my English essay tonight and like tomorrow morning, just throughout the school day because I have a period 8. But I have an in-class essay tomorrow, and we have like 80% of it done, the graphic organizer. But there's an entire like body paragraph where we have to write on the spot, and I don't want to like go blank on synonyms and phrases, so I'm gonna go over that. And I'm gonna go over grammar as well, because I don't want to lose points to grammar. Like, I really, really need these points, guys. It's 40 points. And then I have a physics test on Tuesday, but I'm actually feeling super confident about physics, so I didn't study it today. Again, I'm probably gonna go back and study it a little bit tonight and tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a Kahoot on it. And the very first time we did Kahoot in physics, my teacher said that she would give us an extra point. I don't know if she's still gonna do that or not, but we'll see. So I'm gonna like actually try hard for that potential physics point and just being on the podium in general. So yep. Next I need to post something on Insta. I actually forgot about that, and oh crap. I told myself I was gonna read and finish like Lord of the Flies and watch the movie, because we're doing that in English as well, and we have a test on Friday, but I completely forgot about that. Oops. I mean, it's just a movie. I can watch it tomorrow and I'll be fine. So yeah, that's my goal for tomorrow. And I can still do it today. It's just that I don't want to. I have to go shower, I have to go finish this recording, because I'm not going to finish this recording in one sitting. Absolutely not. There's just other stuff I'd rather do than watch that movie. But I'll do it hopefully tomorrow, because my test is on Friday. So I actually do have an entire week almost to do it. Anywho, that's that. I wrote down use phrases like lickety split more often. I didn't really mean for this to be a talking point on here, but I guess it can be. But I rediscovered lickety splits. Oh my gosh, I need to get better at speaking. But yeah, I rediscovered that earlier when I was going through a Minecraft soundtrack. It was like battles and something battles and tumble, I think. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen of the song as well, and maybe I'll have it playing in the background. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, holy shite! Like, I need to start using this more often. And other phrases like time is of the essence, and like see you later crocodile, or see you later alligator. Yeah, see you later alligator. Just using like silly phrases like that more often, because I think it really encapsulates who I am in a way. Like, do you guys get that? Like, certain phrases you just feel like, yes, this is like my phrase, this is my way of speaking. I don't know, but what I do know is that I need to start using those more often and just implementing them into my vocab. So actually, if you've watched this far, I want you to comment your own like favorite phrase, like just of anything. It could be a lickety split, like awesome sauce, see you later alligator, last one there's a rotten egg. Just anything ever that you like. Comment it down below, because I'm gonna steal it. And then that's all I have. Oh gosh, I'm like underprepared, and I've actually been recording for almost 30 minutes at this point. But again, I'm gonna speed this up to change the pitch of my voice, and so this is gonna be more like probably 15 minutes, maybe. I hope I get that right around that point. And in the recording, this recording was like 50 minutes. The gameplay recording was 50 minutes, and I do want to use all my time I have. So as of right now, that is all I have for this segment, and I'm gonna come back like probably after I eat dinner, and hopefully I find more talking points, and I'll just let myself go on a tangent, to be honest. Like, just practice my speaking as well. Just go on a tangent even if I don't exactly know what I'm talking about, because I can always just go back in the future in a different Shoe Life episode and talk about it, you know? Like, correct myself. And as I was saying that, I just remembered something I do want to talk about. This is a little bit risky to say, maybe. And it's almost been 40 minutes of me talking. We're reaching the 40-minute mark fast. It's 6 o'clock. I'm really hungry. I want dinner, but dinner's not going to be ready for 30-ish minutes. Yay! Oh gosh. But yeah, I always think about that for the past like year or so, when I started like wanting to become a better person, like self-improvement. Self-improvement alone is just, you need balance in everything. Because if you go down the rabbit hole of watching self-improvement videos, like reading self-improvement books, you're not really like, that's not a very good strategy. I don't know. It depends how you do it and how big the amount is, you know, of you engaging and consuming that media. Because you can very much just like make it a new form of like TikTok brain rot, where you just keep watching and watching, but you never implement anything, you know? And that was me for the longest time, and I'm still trying, and I know I will at some point reach the ability where I do the things I want to do instantly. I don't have to think about it. There's no resistance or hesitancy. I just do what I gotta do, you know? So that's where I am in my life right now. So I've been reflecting on all this stuff that I've been talking about, and as I get more into journaling and away from like watching, I don't know, like TikTok and stuff, that I'll be able to flesh out my thoughts more, talk about it with you guys, because this is really fun, and it helps you like articulate your words and speak better, because that's a popular thing on like YouTube, I think, right now, or at least a corner of YouTube, of like self-articulating your words, I don't know, but yeah, putting your thoughts into verbal form. And this is my way of practicing that. There are other ways like debate or, I don't know, DECA, Model UN. I'm not really in that stuff. I was in Model UN last year. I did not like it, so I didn't do it this year. And I thought about doing debate. I might do it next year. But this is like like 1,000 times better than any of the other options, in my opinion, just for me. Because I get to talk about whatever I want to whomever I want. Like, anyone can see this, or no one can see this ever. I want to stop talking about like, oh, in like 5 years, if I get a mass following, like, it's gonna be so nostalgic. Like, I'm just trying to live in the moment. And I realize after this episode, like, I don't have to keep bringing it up every single time I record. It is brought up in the Minecraft series a lot, in ABU, but in like more of a lighthearted way. It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. But again, living in the moment, I needed that more. I'm just going with the flow. Like, I don't care whether or not I gain subscribers, whether or not I do anything. This channel is like an outlet for me and me only. And I'm gonna keep it that way for as long as possible. Forever, actually. But it would be really, really awesome to get passive income from this, because, you know, money. I'm really not that much of a material person. Jeez. I'm very much more like, I'd rather be happy and poor than rich and sad. I think I said this last episode, either in the deleted file, the recording, I deleted my accident, or in the second one, but yeah. Because you're supposedly happy and poor, yet you're still gonna be like the richest person. Because happiness is really all you need. Like, content and being calm, and everything in life is gonna go your way. Like, the path will find you. Like, everything will fall into place if you just believe that it will. And with that, when you're happy, your, like, what is it called? Like, your frequency is higher or something. Just your energy and your spirits are in a better mood, so you can do more things and you can get yourself out of that, like, I don't know, that where you're poor. Because really, to me, like, you're rich. Like, you're rich if you're happy. You're happy and you're loved and you love other people and you're just so content with your life and you're doing everything you feel like you should be or like you want to do, you know? So that's my take, because I used to think like you're stupid if you choose happy and poor, but really, like, that isn't the case. And that's also another thing about maturing and growing up. You know, I'm only 16, so there is a lot of stuff where when I grow up even more, like in 9 years, my frontal lobe fully develops. I'm gonna have so much more experiences, so much more knowledge, and opinions will change even more. So, again, excited to see that happen, and you guys are gonna come along for that journey. You guys are gonna like watch me, or rather listen to me grow up. Yeah, just really beautiful. I also don't really resonate with materialistic people. I understand them, I just don't resonate with them. You don't really need anything other than yourself, and I guess I don't know, just food for thought. And I'm so excited to like go to college and experience new things and be out of my parents' house. I love my parents, but I'm like yearning for my own freedom and myself. But I'm also enjoying like my childhood, my teenhood, my adolescence. Because while you have so much freedom when you become an adult, it's like really awesome, maybe even overwhelming. I'm gonna miss being 16 and being in my room right now in like 10 years time and trying to savor every single moment. I don't want to think about it so much again, because living in the moment, all we have right now is the present. You don't have the past and the future, you only have the present. So just do what you can right now. And that's why I've been living by it for the past few days. I've been worried about like upcoming like tests and stuff, but again, you're in the present, and the present is the only thing you can like alter and change and control. So just do whatever you can. And it's been really comforting to me. When I was little, I did hear that a little bit, and I thought, oh, that's kind of stupid. But again, I used to have like a narrow mindset, and I'm so happy that I turned out the way I am. Like, I'm so happy I'm not anyone else besides Shoo Shoo. Because I wouldn't trade like my mindset and my beliefs for like the world. Like, whenever I meet people where I don't agree with them, or they are like a bit more on the negative side, I just feel like even more grateful for like the events in my life that curated me into the person I am today and molded me into, again, the person I am today. It's just like so beautiful in that sense. get to love the things I love. I get to be who I am. And I was actually getting emotional about like this stuff a couple days ago. Right now, I'm not emotional about it. Like, I'm not cheering up or anything. I just feel so content right now. Like, my life is gonna unfold perfectly, and nothing is gonna stop that. Like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna be safe, and I'm gonna be okay. Everything is working in my favor, and you know, my mindset is just, I can and I will. I reposted that TikTok like a couple days ago, and I've been thinking about it a lot. Just, I can and I will. I can and I have and I will. Like, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered. Yeah. Well, that's where I'm gonna leave off this segment. I'm gonna come back to record some more soon. Today or tomorrow, we'll see. And yeah, so see you guys in like literally 1 second.